Is it okay now? Is it still off? Okay, let's check now. So testing. Okay, so that was a mistake on my end, as we've been muted. We'll have our commentator joining soon, as now I'm the only one for the first half of qualifying at least, as we have the first cars starting their first lap actually. Nice, okay. So let's see with the first Lamborghini going for a lap, and we will take the cockpit camera, I think. That should be good. A much higher angle in the Ferrari. You can see a bit better from here, but let's check the main cameras actually. As we have a bit of a late apex as that takes him out, and I think that will be a penalty, so this lap will probably not be the best. And there we go, the 2 seconds with Baptiste just behind. Will not be very happy with any bird here, probably resulting from such a close distance. And Onyx as well. Let's see how they can do. Who will be taking the pole position for the last time in season 2. So, as we actually head into the main straight, Paul serving his penalty, I think it would be wise to just go into the pits or maybe start a new run, because that's just way too close for starting another lap. As Baptiste will be doing the 141.0, the Onyx with 141.4, so only 4 tenths between them. Kevin Kral, let's see, just a couple of tenths behind. Sanglier up into P1. What a performance. 5 tenths, almost 6 tenths up on P2. Now we have Max Limit into P2, only 2 tenths behind Sanglier. And Wave 2 seconds off pole position. And Flatbread actually failing to get P1. Quite surprising, as he's down into P3, so 6 minutes to go. We have quite an interesting situation with the current standings. And Max Limit is in the pits, going out for the second run. Sanglier seems to be staying out. This will be rather interesting for sure. So, quite close gaps, I will be honest. The top 5 are within less than a second, and then I think the following 3 from P6 to P8 within only 4 tenths, so this is incredibly close. Wave 72 goes off wide, unfortunately. I don't know. 5 minutes to go. Again, I would probably go into the pits, as we have a new lap from Onyx. That is still not fast enough, I think. Still P5 for him. Flatbread. He seems to be going, actually full pace. I thought he was going a bit slowly. As he will go on to possibly take the pits, actually, not the pole position. Baptiste out on a lap, I think. Max Limit out again. Sanglier seems to be on a fast lap, but let's see if Max Limit will be going in the pits. Actually, no. This is just the out lap. I missed the information just ahead of the timing. So this is the start of Max Limit's lap. Sanglier on his own lap, up ahead, but with a bit of dirt here from Kevin Kral. This will not serve him well, as you want to get the best lap you can, especially with only 2/10 gap to P2. So let's see, Sanglier very close. I actually don't know if this will be a new faster lap, but I guess we'll see by the end. So just a couple of seconds now, and yeah, he's actually going in the pits. Smart call, I think. Just probably changing the tires, refueling, hoping he will get enough time to do the lap. Actually, might be wiser to reset because it's quite close for comfort. And we have actually Max Limit finishing his lap time, so a 1:30 till now. Powell doing a 1:42, I can see in the bottom left. And Max Limit will be doing a 1:39, no, actually 1:40. And I think that was that a delay actually? He's taken pole by 4/10, amazing. Average Gran Turismo doing Gran Turismo stuff, of course. So, should we have Sanglier just out on his outlap, Baptiste on his outlap? Flatbread has a good chance. I don't know if that might be a penalty because of the corner cutting. Or not yet at least. So, takes 3/10 of Max Limit's time. Let's see who else is the closest. So I think Sanglier will be the closest to Sector 2. Let's see if he can improve on what Max Limit has done before. So just a couple of corners left now. As we have actually no, oh, it's just the outlet, my bad, so of course no news. And Flatbread now into the second sector with actually a smaller gap than he had before. Might actually not take P1 if with that slight off track. And Max Limit once again at 1:39. I think this is the pole secure for him actually. Flatbread, I don't think he can do much at this point. As actually that might have been good enough for pole. I can't see anymore actually all the lap time, but that could have been enough for P1 before. But Sanglier with a new fastest sector. Baptiste now finishing his lap. Let's see if he can maybe climb up to P2 or no, I think that will be a bit too much. But I think he has secured his P4, so still on the second row. Powell done. Onyx with a good chance maybe. Piloto Barres actually doing 1/10 better, but not enough to take Onyx so far. So let's see. In the 39s already. I think that will be only 300ths of a second too much. Unfortunate for him. And Sanglier 2/10 up. He just needs to take 2 more tenths, and that will be the front row for him. Okay. Very interesting stuff till now. And not enough time to finish his lap, unfortunately. So we'll be taking a quick break for everyone to change their tires and make any adjustments, and then we will get going. Okay, then we are back. So starting the last race, I was about to say the first race, starting the last race of Group 4. Let's see what everyone can do. Very excited to see maybe Max Limit take his first win, if I am not mistaken. I think last race we had a first win for Sangrier, and it would seem, yes, Max Limit only has 2 podiums so far. Flatbread down into P2 actually has won the championship last time, so there is no doubts about who will be leading after this race, but there are some doubts about who will be taking P2, for example, as Sangrier could maybe possibly get a good run, but Max Limit gets a good start, as we actually have, I think, no overtake so far. So we are seeing everyone race cleanly. Let's add a bit of the information and we are back on track. Very close between Flatbread and Max Limit. Maybe with a bit of help that will be enough aspiration for Flatbread to get the P1. Just a bit of slipstream, as Sangria also comes just behind, but good enough. Nobody makes any funny moves, so the order stays. Down into P4 we have Powell fighting up to get the position from Baptiste on the outside, but he will not be able to do it. Quite a tricky place anyway. And Sangrier, as we have missed, up into P2, so very nice work from him. Only less than 5 tenths between all of them. As we have then Powell, then Max on the mediums. Actually, I don't know, I think that might have been just after he did his laps. I think he was on the softs and changed for the mediums in the race at the end of qualifying. So let's see Sangrier with a rather good exit. Let's see if he will be gaining on Max Limit. Yes, he's slowly taking 200, 300. I think this will also be, we must not forget, a race of strategy, because it depends. If you are P1 but your tires are dead and you've used your more fuel, then in the pits you will lose it all. So Sangrier almost has a spin, but I think there might have been a bit of lag, because that was pretty good car control. And Flatbread 1.4 tenths, 1.3 actually, just behind the top, so he is getting quite an attack from both Baptiste and Powell, actually going for the inside, almost 3 wide, and Powell is on the inside up into P3. Okay, very nice job from Powell. Flatbread seems to be lacking surprisingly, and Baptiste will not be able to overtake in this corner, I'm afraid. Yeah, so to John, who was asking, I am commentating Ken White and also waiting for Toon Runner to make his appearance in the next couple of minutes. So, unfortunate for Onyx as he disconnected just when the race started, and quite embarrassing with the way Gran Turismo handles the disconnects, as you cannot join back in if you've disconnected, it seems. So the gap is growing between Max Limit and Sanglier. We might as well see a bit of the other info. So it seems Max Limit a bit less fuel, and all of them seem to be on the mediums except for Kevin Kral on the softs. The wear is not actually that good on the Porsche, it seems. Piloto Perez Wave actually might have a pass for P7, but I think it's too far away to do it successfully. So, quite a nice fight for P2 back again. Let's see if Powell will be able to take that slipstream and make the move, as he's going down the inside and almost pushing him wide, but still clean enough. And Sanglier tries to go for the switcheroo, but I do not think that is enough. No, he's just fighting with Flatbread, who actually takes P3. And yes, Sanglier down into P4, Flatbread up into P3 once again, maybe trying to do a bit of a redemption. But Powell still holds on to his place, as I think we have Toon with us.
Yes, I'm finally here.
So can we get a confirmation in the comments if everyone can hear us okay? As I'm not sure I have set everything up properly. So I think, yeah, all good.
I was in the stream earlier, I think you're fine.
Yes, but I don't know if you will be heard as the party member.
I think so. I have the options on. I will just check real quick. Yes. So
Yes.
give me a short rundown of the first few laps.
Yes, so in the first few laps, I don't know if you've seen, we had Max Limit P1, he's leading by 3 seconds, and quite a bit of fighting in P2 to P5, I'd say. As you can see, they're all still close. And Flatbread from P2 down to P4, then P3, then P4 again. And yeah, I have lost track of all the changes, but all very close, which is good, very good for us.
Where's the field?
So.
Oh, and P2 to P5 are all pretty damn close together. As Baptiste almost goes for the move here.
I'm actually not sure where he started, but he's climbed up quite a bit. Sangri also doing a good job. Everyone's doing a good job, but the best job so far seems to be Max Limit, which is just flying today. Hoping the strategy will be good enough. So I'll be turning off this data so we can have a bit of a clearer view on the card. And only displaying the race stuff. Okay, so we should be all good.
Was Piloto already in the pit? He has a little bit less tire wear than the others, and he's racing on softs.
Yes, we only had Kevin Kral, I think, on the softs, and Piloto Perez on the...
Piloto. Yes,
oh, okay.
Yes.
My bad, I have missed that.
Maybe it's also my game because the drivers are kinda glitchy today. So it's even from that perspective better that you are the host of the stream today.
Yeah, it seems to be working fine for me, as into P3 and P4? No pass, I think. Sanglier still P3. At least we have some close racing. I will be slowly updating our Group 3 race positions, if you do not mind. If you can just cover for me like 30 seconds.
Okay. As Kevin, I think his name is also Kevin Powell, the guy on second place. And Baptiste goes for the fastest sector here, but loses on the exit of the last turn. It almost seems like Baptiste has the better downforce settings than Flatbird, or Flatbird is fuel saving. Then his pace is still incredible. And now Baptiste is bump drafting Flatbread a little bit wide on the corner. At first I thought, yeah, that was a signal to say, no, we don't fight today. We race together. We need to catch those guys.
Okay, so we have the final results for Group 3, I think. And the final driver ratings as well.
Okay.
So I hope I didn't miss much on the stream as I left the camera on Flatbread, I think. We now have a 5-second gap. No, I am, we're not trying to be biased, of course, but I am a bit happy for Max Limitator. He's had some good performances, but most of them ended quite bad because of the tire wear or the fuel strategy. So
yes,
seeing him with decent pace 10 minutes in is definitely nice to see. And the fight from P2 to P5 is definitely helping him out.
I mean, those guys cannot take a break.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always another guy on their back. I mean, they are not really fighting each other really hard, but it's staying in the pack and not getting away from each other. And
yeah. Exactly. It's just staying close, but it's losing everyone a bit of time. Like they're all getting enough slipstream to stay, but not enough to
P2
overtake
and P3
power.
maybe get a penalty. Yes,
yes.
P2 got 1.5 seconds. That's huge.
And nothing for all the other guys, as you said, Sanglier, nothing for him. Let's see how close this will be. So Sanglier almost on the... Oh, I see he gets overtaken by Flatbread, who goes for the switch. Yeah, Sanglier is wide. Sanglier is just cutting the grass.
Sanglier almost dive bombs the guys as he's rejoining the track on
quite dangerously.
P5.
Yeah, and he's been taken out, I think. I have no idea.
I don't know what happened.
Baptiste 2 seconds. I think this will be the end of our amazing fight. And actually, K. Powell has not lost so much time. Like he's still close to Baptiste and Flatbread, going for a move, Baptiste and Flatbread. And I think
Baptiste
he might...
has 2.5 seconds.
Yes, he's done it though. He's up into P2. As we have the huge attendance of 7. So you basically get 50% chance of a podium. I think something like 40-something percent.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's really unfortunate that our streamer for Group 3, his PlayStation crashed, so we lost our commentary for Group 3 and a driver for Group 4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just hoping he will be able to get his issue sorted without needing a new one. Because, yeah, they are still quite expensive.
Indeed, PlayStations are still very expensive.
I know, for example, the shops in here, the resellers, are still bragging about the price, right? Like it's some sort of low price and it's the same as it launched. So it's not really gone down in any way.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for St. Clear.
Yeah.
But at least he participated in the race, so he's eligible for Group 3 driving next season.
I think, yes, he has got that attended, I think. He will get a DNF.
I mean, it's a disqualification for him, but he was there, he raced.
Yeah,
and maybe we even get a screen or video from him that his console crashed or something. By the way, what happened with Onyx? He was in the qualifying.
He was also in the qualifying and he crashed mid-race as well. Like between the race and the start. No. It was unfortunate. But you know, the thing is, I don't even know if we need the video, because the thing is, you know, like the issue with the DNF is that it costs the team money, you know, so there's no teams here, no need to take a video, so
yeah,
still
that's
close
totally,
fighting.
That's correct.
Which is good. 8 seconds for max limit. It's like half a second each minute he's gained so far.
Max limit just does the Verstappen here.
Max limit, exactly. Like a 20-23 max, let's say.
As Pilota is in the pit.
Indeed, it would seem so. 80, up to 87%. 88 actually. And everyone's still very close in P2 to P4. So Baptiste, will he go for a move? Almost, very close. I thought he would be going, but not close enough apparently. And only 8 tenths. Let's see how the straight looks for Paul. I think he is gaining. You see, he's gaining like 2 tenths every refresh of the table. So he's gotten the gap down by almost 2 tenths, I think, to Flatbread. And Flatbread seems to go out wide. Is that too wide or no? He's gone on the... Oh, Baptiste with the penalty.
But Flatbread has much more fuel than the other guys. So he's clearly not racing his full potential.
How much do you think he's got compared to Max Limit?
Max Limit has under 50 and he's over 50. I think the difference is around 5%, okay, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, that will be like 3 seconds out the pits, maybe. 5 seconds, sorry. 5-6 seconds out the pits.
Yeah, the fuel might last for the whole race with Flatbread. If he fuel saves a little bit more.
You actually, oh yeah, exactly, he might. But even then, you know, he could just refuel like 5 seconds and get back on track.
Yes. I think that would be the best idea for him.
Yeah, exactly.
As Powell closes the gap, but gets a bad exit.
Bad exit, and he's gaining again. You see, like now he's gaining once again more slipstream than last lap as well. And the flatbread just does with a wide exit, which he won't be doing. You know, that would have been of help to him. But you know, he's getting the gap down to max limit, which is good for some and not good for others.
As we are having a blue flag here. Wave is right in front of us.
Exactly, which if you look at the gap from P4 and down, we have some huge gaps, 40, 40 and 20 seconds. So actually not close enough. Only 6 tenths, 5 now. I think that might actually turn into 4. Almost 3 tenths. That will be very nice to see. But still no overtake. So Baptiste into the pits. And you see they have much less fuel. Baptiste and I think Powell as well. Let's check actually. Yes, Powell at 25 and Flatbread at almost 50. I think Maximum has about 40, maybe 38 or something. But Flatbread seems to have 46 maybe. You know, that will count in the end. That will count.
And Flatbread is also looking a little bit better on tires.
Yeah, on the fronts, the rears, not so much, but it's a mid-engine car, so it does make sense.
Yes. And Baptiste leaves the pit on P5.
Actually, not. On one hand, not bad, but on the other, you know, the attendance doesn't really let you get below. So far, no traffic for him, which is good. And on these new mediums, I think he's the one who's pitted exactly at the midpoint. So we'll have to see, compared to like Flatbreads this lap maybe, he's on 144 almost. We'll have to see what Baptiste can do on these new tires next lap. So 6 tenths now. And yeah, that will not be enough once again. Actually, you know, Flatbread is now gaining and increasing his gap to P3 on the straight, actually, even with the slipstream. So I think he might have turned up the fuel saving, like the fuel usage and the fuel saving down.
Yes.
Kevin Kral into the pits now. Cape Powell, the P3. Let's see. Yeah, there is no way. Although the fights were very fun, no, they just can't keep up the same fuel in the end. And I think we might see Max Schmidt going into the pits because his fronts are looking quite bad. So it would be wise to go for a change.
Nope. He stays out for another lap. Oh, he might run for the softs.
Yes, but if you look at the mediums, right, he's only done more than half, and the mediums are dead by now.
Yes. But I don't know if he practiced it, if he has a strategy on hand.
It's possible.
I don't know.
It is possible.
It's definitely possible.
And it looks like, I don't know, the gap in the fuel saving is quite big, actually. So I will be interested to see how they do.
Just having a quick look at the stat sheet now. Oh no. Oh no.
Any issues?
Nah, everything's good.
You know, I think it looks good. I finally got a podium, so I'm not complaining.
No.
You are not complaining.
I'm talking about my own rating. It's went down pretty much this season.
Whose?
My own rating. I think I started at a 4.4 and I'm now at a 3.2. So yeah.
I think I've had the same drop from like 4.5 or something to 3.5, it seems. I don't know, I mean, Nicolas has kept his rating high.
Yes.
Linotin was an exception, and Flatbread still has his rating high, but other than that, everyone is under 4. So,
that's true.
You know, I think everyone had worse seasons. So, Paul into the pits, Flatbread still out, Max Limit still out. Interesting strategy, I think. Very interesting to stay out.
What? For Max Limit?
Yes, I think. Yeah. I hope he will be going into the pits this lap because he can't do much. So, in 25 minutes, he's used about 80% fuel, I think. That means that in 15 minutes, he will have used about, let me think, I think about 48 fuel. But he'll actually need less because he's also pitting, so probably one lap less, maybe like 40% fuel. I don't know. And Flatbread, yeah, he's just in a league of his own with this strategy.
He's already gaining on Max
Yeah,
Limit.
1 second, because the tires are too dead on the Genesis, yeah. So let me check how I just actually check the stream.
As Max Limit goes for the pit, right? Whew.
Finally. He's lost 1.5 seconds though.
Flatbread also goes to pit.
So let's see. Watching our own stream. That's 9 seconds that he will be gaining in the pits. Okay, so let's take a look at the qualification order we've got so far. So I think the advantage that Flatbread has, although they're at the same level now, is that he'll need to refuel less. But
yeah.
I think they should be stopping about now. And yeah, Flatbread does stop. And that will be Flatbread in front. So, you know, he's gone in first, 7-second advantage, now coming in second. So
I hope Max Limit has not overreacted or panicked and pushed the button too early. Because that could be crucial if you refuel too less.
2 seconds, so that's just a bit over 2 seconds. He had the pace you know, if he could get close, maybe he could pressure, because from what we've seen, Flatbread has not done as well as we'd expect him to at this track. So, you know, there is actually a good chance of him doing
and Max Limit has 1.5 second penalty.
Okay, I will take back the commentator's curse.
Baptiste with 9 seconds behind P2. Pilota 19 seconds behind Baptiste. Hole 0.6 behind Pilota. That could be interesting on the inner side of the track.
Yeah, exactly. What do we have? Oh, and yeah, I'm also looking at P5 and P4.
Yes.
Very close with Powell. Oh, as they have a bit of contact, I think. But so far, it's looking good.
Yeah, I don't see any issue there with the contact. And Powell now wants to get up a really fast last sector of the race.
Yeah, seems
he switched to softs and really
and
tries
the wear
to push
is
to the
so
limit.
far good, and actually both of the guys in front are on the medium, so we will not be seeing any interesting strategy on the softs there.
He's gaining pretty much time on Baptiste. He's getting like 0.04 every refresh.
Yeah, I think so.
And the gap between Flatbread and Max Limit is now up to almost 6 seconds. Yeah. I think my prediction will be that Max Limit could make it possibly interesting for us, but in the end, Flatbread will still win the race.
Yeah, I think it will be difficult because the gap, you know, it's slowly, very slowly, but steadily, actually going down. But again, I think it will be difficult.
I made some practice laps this and last week with Flatbread, and the race IQ of that guy is not bad. He knows how to race, he knows how to defend, so it will not be an easy task for Max Limit to overtake Flatbread here.
Yeah, I think this might be the best chance he's got at this race, but
I mean, he's closing the gap. He's down to almost 5 seconds. and Flapper with a fastest sector in sector 1. Come on, Race, do something!
Yeah, actually nothing seems to be happening. At least I am updating the new how do you say it, the new tables for this season, which is good. But other than that, I think we will not see much stuff going on because the gaps are too big. The closest thing we have is P7 and P6, I think.
Yeah. As Wave is catching up to Kevin. Both on racing hards, but the tires of Kevin are much more down than the ones of Wave. Come on, Wave. Get those horses on the track. As he slowly creeps up in the rear mirror of Kevin.
Indeed, it would seem only 1.4 seconds, so a bit closer than what we had before.
Oh, we headed into the last 5 minutes of the race.
Indeed, so the last 5 minutes of the group racing for this season, as we have the last race of Cup after this, but it's not in the group series, so that would not actually count officially in this championship.
I also think that Pilota has a really unfortunate way of thinking with his strategies.
Yeah, I think you could say that about more of the guys we had, though.
So I think really the upgrade we make to the group system next season will help those guys.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Actually.
Because you can definitely see that Pilota is fuel saving to the max at this point.
Yeah, it would seem so. I think, yeah, and it will be difficult to finish the race that way.
Yeah,
you know, that does hurt your performance quite a bit.
And I mean the Alfa Romeo is a really good Group 4 car at the moment. The meta is really helping this car. I liked it before, I like it now even more. Yeah, I also think that he will do some great races next season.
So, for the last couple of minutes, maybe some predictions of next season's grid. What do you say?
I think we will see Flatbread in Group 3.
Yeah.
Max Limit is not qualified for Group 3, I think. Let me check real quick.
Max Limit actually is qualified for Group 3, I think.
Then maybe he will also get a seat.
Wait, let me check.
Baptiste,
He's done
unfortunately,
his races.
Baptiste has the pace, but is unfortunately has to work until I think October or November. So
Oh,
he's
really?
out for Group 3 and Group 4. Yes, he's working on a
Unfortunate.
cruise ship, I think.
On what?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty. That's on a cruise ship. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Then we have Pilota. I think Pilota will stay. He will definitely gain some pace. He's a good buddy of Nicholas. I think he will get some practice laps in during the off season. He will get a team. He will get a race engineer. He will get some help. The help he needs to get better, to get faster, and to be more consistent. Because he showed that he wants to drive. And the two Czech guys, I don't know really much about them. I think we will both see again in the next season.
yeah,
And
exactly.
same for Wave. And same for Wave. So I think we have like, oh, we forgot Sanglir. I also think Sanglir will get a seat in Group 3.
Yeah,
And
I
we
guess
have
we'll see.
Onyx. I hope Onyx will sign again for Group 4. He had a little
Onyx.
bit of
Yeah, I hope so.
bad luck with his internet connection.
Yeah, true. Actually, true.
But I also think that he can give us some spectacular races if he signs for the next season. So, what are your predictions?
Yes, well, I would say Flatbread. I don't know. Actually, I think it depends on who will be leaving Group 3, as he got a 1 second penalty, but that's not enough. The main issue there is with Flatbread, I think, it's that he's too good, right? He will be expensive, and I'm not sure who will be able to sign, but I really hope we'll see him on the grid and not doing Group 4 just because of the economy. Max Limit, I think he has a good shot.
4.5 second penalty for Wave.
Oh.
For Wave.
Well, that will not be P7 for P6 for him, I guess.
No.
Kevin is out of fuel, maybe? No, he's not out of fuel. Yep, so that will be
He just made it to the line.
7 seconds for actually 7 plates for Wave, so he will be last. And wait, let me update. This will be the quickest update of the Group 4, I think. So who do we have? Flatbread P1, Max Limit P2. Who else? Baptiste and
P3.
Paul.
Baptiste, Paul,
P5, Pilota.
P6 Kevin and P7 Wave.
And P7 Wave. So yeah, we are officially done with our new
We are officially done. The race hasn't even finished yet. Baptiste has to cross the line yet. Sorry.
Wait, so
sorry, Baptiste.
Flatbread
and Paul is out of fuel.
Oh, actually. Come on, just
we
do
have
a bit
Baptiste
more
on P3, right?
Baptiste on P3, exactly. And
okay.
wait, let me add the DNF. So Onyx, I guess, does not count because he just got kicked out. And who else does count?
Sanglier?
Sanglier, yes, he does count as a DNF. So we have Shizik Sanglier with the DNF 0 points. Pilota, P5, 8 points. Baptiste, P3, nice job. Onyx, where was he? No points, right?
Yes.
Paul 10. With, I don't know, I think 4 and Kevin Kral 6. So I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So finally we have the final grids as well. I guess we are supposed to do the interviews now. So
yes.
Let me actually send out the invites, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just a minute. Select who do we have. We will see Flatbread,
Baptiste and Max Limit.
Where is Baptiste? What's his actual name on PlayStation? Because I have no idea.
Oh, let me check real quick. Chris Boo. SEG underline Chris Boo.
See, let me see. I can't even
Sig.
find him.
Also SIG
Oh,
underline.
SIG. Oh, yeah, I was
Sorry.
thinking C. SIG. SIG. Okay, finally. As we will be inviting everyone to the interview area.
Hello?
guys. Hello.
Yo.
Hello, everyone.
Has everyone joined? No, we are missing.
We're missing Max Limit. I'd say we
Yes.
start P3.
Yeah, P3
Oh.
I would say.
So, C Baptiste, I believe. You know what? You can go first, Toon, actually.
Okay. Great race from your side.
Thank you.
First half of the race was really dominant from you. Then then there came the outlap out, and the penalty happened. What were you thinking after that?
Oh.
Were you getting kind of nervous or?
Actually, from the beginning, I was nervous because
Okay.
considering the place where I started, normally I started like in the top three, but it was like from the first lap, it was frustrating because I missed the first turn. And then when I get the penalty, it's kind of messed up my strategy. I had to push to try to pass Flatbread and the other guy, I forgot his name, I'm sorry. So in order to clear my penalty, so I can be still with them, you know.
Yeah.
But at the end, he did not work, so I lose too much fuel and end up more behind.
Yeah, but in the end, good race.
Yes,
Hopefully, we will
thank you.
see you in Group 3 race next season.
I'm
Are
not
you
sure.
already contacted from any? Have you already been contacted from a manager or?
Yes, I did. I did. I got message from a manager to offer me a spot in the GL3 cars, but unfortunately, I won't be able to do it because as I'm working on a cruise ship and I will be busy until January.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, so I'm sorry for that, but I would love to be honest.
okay. Then maybe in season 4.
Probably, yes, definitely.
Okay. Thank you for coming. Can write
Thank you
any
very much.
questions?
Yeah, no, just congratulations on the nice season and nice podium here at the end, and hoping to see you once you are done with your work till January.
Thank you, yes.
Have a nice evening.
Thank you,
Okay.
you too.
Thanks. And I guess
So
Max Limit won't be joining, so Flatbread up next with the winner, actually.
yeah,
Okay, so that was
Hello. Oh.
a pretty nice performance. I think, actually, congratulations on the championship again. And I think what we've
Yeah.
seen this season is a combination of both good pace and strategy. You know, do you think you will be able to take that momentum into next season?
Yeah, I think so, definitely. I mean, I did quite a bit of time in the Group 3 cars this week, and I felt confident. So yeah. But I think Maxim had really good pace this race, but it just came down to the fuel saving. So yeah.
yeah.
Would you
Congratulations,
say?
Flatbread.
Um, would you mind letting us know if you have any Group 3 offers? I think we asked you last time as well, but
I've only got one offer so far, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's still quite a bit until next season,
Okay.
isn't it? So yeah, but
hoping
Yeah.
I'm
for the
open to
best.
Next.
I'm open to anyone. So
Next week is the testing season. The testing session. Sorry. Um, I think we will be seeing you there if you haven't found a seat yet. The problem with you is you performed a little bit too well in Group 4, and now your rating is over the top. Yeah.
Nicholas is higher though, right? Because he's won like almost every race.
I don't know. He has done more races than you.
Wait, let me actually
No.
check. So,
No,
Nicholas.
you have a higher rating than him.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Max Limit is asking if there's no interview in the lobby.
Oh, okay.
Wait, let's. I'll send another invite so you can keep going.
I will check if I also have him.
So I have sent another one. Yeah, I actually have no idea. I think the reason for Nicolas's lower rating is because of his qualifying, which has not been
Oh.
as good. But yeah, you've done a bit too well actually.
Yeah. I mean,
Hello.
thank you, I guess.
Actually,
Hello.
Sorry
suffering
about
from
that.
success, but hoping you will get a good seat next season.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, Max Limit just joined last minute.
Yes, sir. I didn't know there was interviews. I didn't see the invite.
No
Sorry.
problem, no problem. So, how you feeling that you lost in the end? You really started strong, really strong.
Well, you know, Flatbread is really good with strategies, and he's helped me. I should have conserved a little bit more since I had such a lead, but you know, I'm still learning how to do the strategies for this. And I finally got my load cell, so that's why I set such a good pace.
Okay, okay.
Whoa, that's wow.
It helped. When I
We were
started
just
the
talking.
season,
Yep.
go ahead.
Go on, go on, go on.
When I started the season, I was on a Logitech G29 or 923, and the last two races, the last race I had the Fanatec, but I didn't have my load cell. This race I had the Fanatec with the load cell,
Okay, okay. That's crazy.
so it helped out that much.
Yeah, so we are about talking with the other guys about next season. Have you also got some offers?
I haven't got any offers. I really would like to race the Group 3, but I don't have any offers yet.
Okay, then the thing I can say you is a testing session next week on Saturday. It's mostly for Group 4. I think you can also show up, do some laps in Group 3. There will also be some managers watching. So yeah, hopefully
Sounds good.
we see you next weekend, or next season again in Group 3 or 4.
Absolutely.
So
I
I think
appreciate it.
we call it a day. Can White?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I'd
sir.
say so. Congrats. Actually, I was rooting to get your first win, but I think, yeah, with the new pedals, you will be getting faster and faster. So, good luck, mate. And
Absolutely.
hoping to see you on the grid next season, as we actually have an announcement in hashtag press on the Discord from Saberwork. So, put your name out there.
Awesome. Alrighty.
Okay.
Well, y'all have a good rest of your weekend.
Thank you, and you too. See ya.
All right. See you later.
See you.
See you
Thank,
guys.
thank
Yes,
you.
yeah.
See you.
Thank you.
Okay, then. I guess we are at the end of this season, so next time we will be in round 1 of season 3. So in a couple of minutes we'll have the mass announcement for the new season and all the polls, so stay tuned for that. I think we have one
Okay.
more viewer, and actually none. So we should get going actually. And yeah, thanks for joining everyone. And tune as
Yeah.
well for the commentary this season, and I will see you in a couple of weeks.
Okay. Goodbye, guys.
See
See ya.
ya!